Hello and welcome to another episode of the Born Better podcast. My name is Wet Brett, joined by
The amazing Sean Venor.
The geographical Goldie.
Wasn't that your one the last time?
No, that was geometrical.
Oh, okay.
Geographical was more based off like world countries.
Well, yeah, positioning.
Geometrical shapes. Come on, Brett.
That's triangles, squares.
Rectangles, pentagons. I meant trapezoids.
Speaking of the Pentagon, what's your opinion on?
Yeah, let's start off.
Let's get
political.
conspiracy, boys. Let's get theorist.
Okay, it's a good thing we're throwing out podcast ideas because earlier I was like, "What should we do for this podcast?" So I looked up ideas for a podcast, and I got 50 great lists. I'm not going to list off all of them because they're all insane and all deserve to be talked about equally. So what do we say we start with the list?
You say 50 great lists, as in like 50 different lists, or a list of 50?
A list of 50.
Oh, okay.
So you lied.
Yeah, pretty much.
This one is ASMR. With
This is Sean Venor.
parentheses, whisper gently to your listeners. Parentheses.
All right, then fucking do it.
This is Sean Venor.
Take their advice.
Tuning your ASMR today.
This is the geometrical Goldie. We are at.
Also the gynecologist.
Ew! It says one of the ASMR podcasts to listen to for an example is Two Girls One Podcast.
That's awful.
That's all right. That's
Ew.
comedic gold. That's good. That's good.
Not
That's good stuff.
comedic gold
That's
for
good
an
stuff.
ASMR podcast.
No, I'll definitely watch that. To be honest, that's pretty good stuff.
It's weird.
That's so.
I
weird.
mean, not for the not for the eating poop part, but like the actual whisper part. That's pretty nice.
Yo, I love when they whispered, but when they started eating poop, it made it a little
Honestly,
weird.
both are awful. I don't know why you'd want either of that.
Dude, you don't watch like ASMRs to go to sleep?
No.
I watched like actually the last night I was watching like head scratching ASMR.
That's
No,
so
not that.
weird.
He's like head massaging. He's like
Okay, I like head massage. Head
What?
scratching's a little weird.
well,
I love.
well,
I
scratching's part of it.
like massage chiropractor stuff. Love that.
What?
Huge fan.
You don't
I
watch
think
that
it's
stuff.
awesome.
What do you-
It's not relaxing to you,
What?
You're just watching a dude just get like a
Massage,
massage, and it's like
yeah.
all the sounds of
Correct.
like,
or girl, whatever you choose.
you know.
No,
No
why-
need to get sexist over there.
What don't you like? I totally get that like it's not a thing that everyone would do, but like, what do you not get about it?
I just don't understand why it's in. What you like? Listen, like
Nobody
Yeah,
grunts
it's like
that.
silent. Dude, no,
Nobody
all right,
grunts like that.
Yeah, first of all, you made it weird just by doing
It's
that.
just like calming, and then you're like, damn, I wish that was me.
yeah, it's like relaxing. Like
I
you
don't
just
know.
feel so relaxed.
It feels like you're
Like
like,
you know what
in the
bruschetta
zone.
is? You ever heard of bruschetta?
like
Bruschetta, like the.
Like you
Like
know
the
like when
food?
you tense something up and then you put it down and it's like it feels so good to relax.
I've
like that.
never heard of
I don't think bruschetta is the word for it. It could be a different word.
bruschetta.
Yeah, look it
Is
up.
definitely like a salsa type Italian.
No, I know
dish.
bruschetta. All right, not I don't think. I think
bruschetta dish.
look up more. Is there more than one definition for bruschetta? There has to.
Is bruschetta the bread or the topping? Let's dig in.
No, I could have sworn it was bruschetta.
Bruschetta in Italian means toasted bread with topping, so it's kind of both, right?
All right, so look up the other meaning to bruschetta.
There's no
All
way.
right, let's look up bruschetta. Other meaning:
There has to be.
toasted Italian bread drenched in olive oil
Damn.
and served typically with. You mean like?
Is that what?
So what you're
Check another dictionary.
Yeah, let's check.
Yeah, for real. Go to the urban.
So what you're referring to is something that therapists will teach. It's a
Bruschetta.
bruschetta. Yeah, they just feed you bruschetta. And it's like, how you feel now?
Or your
And start
joints.
massaging you. It's a progressive contraction therapy. Whatever. I don't. What
You went in so strong into it, like you know.
Yeah, I don't.
You should
Pretty much, you just tense your muscles, and then you tell yourself to relax, and you relax them. So then, it's muscle memory. So then, when you just tell yourself to relax, your muscles will automatically relax.
Oh, that's
Alright.
wild.
Well, anyway,
I should start doing that.
that's what it feels like when you watch those videos, the bruschetta or whatever word they have for it. It's not bruschetta apparently. It's something else. But whatever word they had for it, that feeling is what you get out of watching those videos. Everybody look up a
No.
okay.
This one is interview founders and entrepreneurs. That sounds so boring.
Well, we are an entrepreneur. The culinary is our business.
Is this another
Interview-
I
episode?
feel like we'd more so be founders of the golden era than we would be
We'll be a
just
little bit of both.
entrepreneurs.
Is this another episode of Entrepreneurs Inc?
What is this?
And welcome to Entrepreneurs with the Golden Era. I am Goldie. And
How long were you working to pull that up? Like, how long? I gotta know.
Brett must have
Was
said
that
that at
in
the perfect
between the
time.
bruschetta? Was that at the same time?
so we're talking about entrepreneurs and our steps towards a better world.
Starting a new episode of Entrepreneurs.
And that was Entrepreneurs Inc. Thank you.
Okay. You hit the same music for the outro?
Of course. Cody Bershon. There we
That
go.
was a good episode. 'Cause honestly, I'd listen to more of that.
Yeah, bro, that's good.
Good episode. How about this one? This one is 0 punctuation. Tell stories, chat with friends, and interview guests, all while not stopping for a breath.
It's literally just
Yeah, so
Sean.
just so I
Sean's
talk.
already here. We got that. Check.
What's that one old TV show? It's like a
Oh, that's my
cartoon.
favorite one.
What?
That's my favorite show.
It's like the cartoon. Like people send me the video like of the guy doing it all the time. It's like the little kid's like it's like that show, like show him when he talks. That's been said to me so many times. I don't know. I forget what show it is.
That's
though.
it's the Nickelodeon show where they're in
Yes.
like
It's the caveman.
No, it's
not
when
the
they're-
He's like-
Caveman.
oh
a
yeah, the
cave-
caveman in the
Whatever
when
the show
then they're
is.
going through.
You know what I'm talking about
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
with you.
though? So I've been said to me so many times, dude.
It's
I'm
pretty
not real
accurate.
mad times.
The worst thing is that the second dot says switch it up and go in reverse order and punctuate every single word.
What?
That sounds
To talk
awful.
normally?
No, every single word. It's like talking.
Every single word.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, why would you want to? I'd rather listen to fucking massaging.
This one is cover live events.
Sorry, there's a little mishap on my end.
Cover live events.
Yeah, it says comment live on previously broadcast events. Like comment live on
Okay.
previously broadcast.
No, I get it. It's Steve Austin, Stone Cold. He used to do things like that where he would watch a match or something and be like, "All right,"
Oh, talk
Like-
over it.
and be like, "Oh, so this is when Cody and Sean and Brett." Sorry, I messed that up.
Damn,
It's
blew it. The music wasn't in the background. So you
Cody Bertrand. That's what it is.
do not play the music.
I'm not.
Yeah, we don't have the technology for that kind of stuff right now, Brett.
The Guilty Pleasure Podcast. What's your guilty pleasure?
Sean.
Well, I was talking about this earlier, and you guys were baffled by guacamole. Guacamole is
Oh my God.
amazing
It's not
stuff.
a guilty
It's not a
pleasure.
guilt- If the whole world likes it and we're outliers, then it's not a guilty pleasure.
I thought the whole world doesn't like guacamole.
No, a lot of people.
No, that's why
It's
they
like the
charge
new
extra for
craze
it.
now.
Yeah, I mean, relatively now.
Yeah. Well,
I guess white chocolate then. Yeah,
I mean,
I prefer white chocolate over all the other chocolates.
I mean, I'm not a big chocolate guy, but I guess
These are
people
just like
prefer.
these are just
Pleasures.
things you like.
Just
These are
pleasures?
just things you're like.
No
yeah,
guilty
like
part is that like
no, it's you don't
Alright,
have
you
to
name
feel
one then.
guilty for liking white chocolate. Like, why would you feel guilty about liking white
I'm so
chocolate?
bad. I'm gonna have some
why would you feel
chocolate.
guilty about liking anything? Just-
I mean, if it's like feet,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what
that's
if you
pretty-
liked feet? That's about the same as like white chocolate, I think.
Get out of here. Speaking of feet,
do you have feet?
I have.
Oh,
2
you're probably
feet.
barefoot right now. Oh, gross.
I am barefoot.
Ugh.
don't.
Audience asks you questions.
All right, go ahead.
Do they had questions suck, Jesus.
That question's
Nice
so-
job,
terrible.
Missy.
Ah.
She's gonna love that.
Record an interview in your apartment building or on the street.
Done.
We just
Kinda
did
what-
it.
We're doing that right now. Yeah, nice.
Ew, knock on your neighbors' doors and ask them to tell their most interesting stories?
I would.
I'd rather
That'd be
die.
so scary. I would, if my neighbor came up there, I think I'd be scared. I would call the cops immediately.
Hey, when were you? This person says find out when they were born. No, hey, when were you born? I'm filming a podcast.
What's your social security number from the podcast?
That's not even a. What was the original thing?
Record an interview in your apartment
not an
building or on the
interview.
street.
That's asking weird questions.
It's insane research.
They're like, "Oh, what are you gonna do with this?" You're like, "Oh, nothing. I just want to know."
Hi, we're from the Golden Air Podcast. When were you born? Interview
Fine.
done.
They shut the door right there.
Find out who's traveled the furthest to live there. Like interviewing multiple neighbors and competing against each other.
Welcome to welcome
know
welcome to the
anything.
game show. Whoever has lived the closest dies.
People just don't answer their doors for days. Nobody's answering their doors.
I need-
You dress up as like a FedEx guy. Need your signature. Where did you live before? No.
No, they called me.
Shit.
That's
You're
so
dead.
stupid. Oh man, do household chores and let people guess what you're doing?
What?
So it's just like,
Yeah. Oh, what's
I
that?
hear that.
Dishes. That's dishes for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how to do dishes.
That's supposed to be a podcast. So you're supposed to make a whole episode of podcast just guessing what they're doing for chores.
Record yourself cleaning up, record vacuum sounds, scrubbing sounds, stuff like that. Doesn't want to give you too
Hey,
much.
guess what I'm doing? I'm doing it wrong. That's
I'm doing it wrong.
Record yourself installing a new TV, record yourself opening the box, plugging it in. Record.
I mean, that's like really strange, but I could see like I can see that being just as interesting as your massage videos that you love.
What?
No.
Like listening,
You're
I'm like,
crazy.
okay, like you can picture what's going on in your head.
Yeah, but you don't want to. I'm not like going to sleep and I'm like, oh, good TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I'm like, damn, I could go for a massage right now. That'd be sick.
Well, then you're just sad.
No,
You're not sad, but it's watch video. You get like
okay.
semi.
It's better than. I wish somebody was installing a TV right now, but not for me, just so that I could hear it. How is that better?
Well, you get like a half chub thinking about the massage.
No,
No, I just
Zero
get
chub
relaxed.
involved.
Zero chub.
It's
You
just,
ha-
it's
you
just,
haven't-
it's just relaxing.
You're the one
You
chubbing
haven't-
over here for a TV that isn't yours.
You haven't gotten a massage then.
Just let that one resonate.
All right, let's hit it.
Person answers questions about themselves, then make each episode their answer. Yeah, I guess.
What?
What's your favorite book for a whole episode?
Sean,
All right. Well, when you don't read no books.
what's your favorite
When
book?
you don't read no book.
I ain't read no book.
I ain't read no. I don't think I've read a book since like third grade, from like start to
That's
finish.
all right.
Okay, what was it?
It was Shiloh. It was called It was Shiloh.
I don't think
It
it's
was
a real book.
It's a book by it's a dog.
It's a book by a dog.
No.
The dog wrote it. Oh no.
No.
Hi, I'm Shiloh, the dog, and you're listening to the audiobook.
It was so long. He was like getting abused and like got picked up. I don't know.
In third
I'm
grade?
I'm an emotional dog. Yeah.
I'm an emotional dog.
You said
No,
I'm emotional.
Right?
I can relate.
I get emotional when people abuse dogs. It drew me in. And
I
right
love
before
when
that
people
book,
abuse
right before
dogs.
that book was Holes, and I read that book. I completely forget that.
Really?
should've said
You
Holes.
read Holes in
Oh, fourth grade.
You heard Holes Day? I don't know. I never read.
Yeah,
I just
watched
watched
the
the movie.
movie.
No, it wasn't like for class. It was like the voluntary reading time that you get during class.
I
That was like
used
a random
to-
shelf of books.
I feel like Shia LaBeouf did enough for me.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Shiloh.
LaBeouf.
It was Shiloh the dog.
I'm not talking about the dog. I'm talking about the
Oh,
actor in the
sorry.
movie who played in Holes. I
Oh,
wasn't talking about the dog who wrote a book.
he didn't write the book, but he was the main
Oh, he
character.
didn't
in
write
the
the
book.
book. Okay.
my favorite book for a long time was Matilda.
Oh yeah, you told me this. I don't know what Matilda is.
Yeah, I don't know
Yes,
what that
you
is either.
do.
Oh, is that the girl with the snakes on her head?
Is that-
And the-
Oh no. Who is that?
That's
Medusa.
Ah!
Medusa.
Medusa.
Because I remember that because Eminem has a line.
This is gonna be complicated.
Be a head of snakes like Medusa or something.
Be a head of snakes.
Oh,
be a head
good.
of snakes like Matilda, baby.
Yeah.
So what's Matilda?
Matilda's from damn, I don't even know his name
Is she
now.
the one who lives in a hotel?
No.
Who's that one?
Go interview her.
For a podcast.
Where'd
Next
you
episode.
Where'd you live?
Before this.
I don't know.
Hopefully it wasn't a hotel.
Live in a hotel. It's by the same person who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka didn't
Or
write it.
was it Shiloh? Is it a dog?
Well, yeah, I guess it's Willy Wonka. No, Willy
No.
Wonka didn't write it. I'm trying to think of what the book was actually called. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's by the same guy. There's a movie about it. It's the girl who ends up with like magic powers. It's like there's like the parents are bad and like the principal's like evil, and there's like this nice teacher who's like, I also have these powers.
Oh, dude, I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
whatever.
Is this also
I'm sure it was a
movie?
good book,
Get
though.
off your high horse.
Is it also a
I
movie?
kick rocks.
Yeah.
Damn. Yep, never heard of that.
Ask people if they know how to do certain things, such as if they know how to ride a bike,
I do know how to ride a bike. Yes,
I.
solve algebraic equations.
I'm actually great at algebra. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Now listen to this jump. Tame lions.
Listen
Do you know how
to
to
this
tame lions?
Do you?
I would say less than 1% of the world knows how to tame lions.
And then throws out a word like etc. Like, okay. Those three.
Do you know how to solve equations and tame lions?
Ask people what common thing they can't do. Tie shoelaces.
Tame lions.
Who can't tie shoelaces? Whistle, cook pasta, and why haven't they learned it?
Damn. Just
Yeah.
what common thing can't you do?
I don't know, actually.
Talk.
Yeah,
Why
Yeah.
haven't you learned yet?
I tried. I did speech class. It didn't work. Okay.
How's you guys' handwriting?
Not bad.
Mine's atrocious.
Mine's average handwriting.
Mine is a dumpster fire. It hasn't gotten better since the 3rd grade.
Damn. That's like when you learn that shit.
Yeah. And I just never did. Like
You
everybody
don't learn handwriting. Well, you learn
you learn
cursive.
Yeah,
in
cursive,
third grade.
yeah. Like,
Can you believe kids nowadays don't learn cursive?
I only know my
it's
name.
such a useful
What
skill.
is my name?
What is my
If you
name?
tell me to like sign all the letters, or
What's my line?
name,
What is my line? Someone tell me, please.
you love that so much.
Someone tell me, please.
But if
Oh,
someone told me to sign something that wasn't like a different letter, not my name, I would have zero.
the
clue.
way he's holding a pencil right now, it's a fist. He's
How do you
making a
guys hold a
hammer
pencil?
fist.
I hope you don't actually hold a pencil.
You don't
like
actually
that.
hold a pencil like that, do you?
I don't know actually. No, I think
It cannot be a fist. It is not. You just
it's
shove
probably-
it
it's
in there
probably
like
close to a fist.
Patrick.
It's probably like a
Yeah,
half fist.
it's like
It's like this. I think I do the squid technique, like kind of like this.
Oh, I had a Sharpie in my pocket earlier. Gonna fall out.
all right, whatever.
What a struggle. Oh no. Okay. The next one is interview people who are the same. Huh? You might ask. Interview people with the same birthday as you.
Oh, that's why we did that. That's why we interviewed everyone earlier. We're like, oh, it's the same. Come with us. Get in the car.
Come with us.
You guys have the same birthday. Fight it out. Decide who's better.
Interview people with the same first name. Sorry, my mother texted me. I forgot to text her that I wasn't coming home.
I'm not coming home ever. Sorry, not coming home.
Vamp.
So me and Sean are about the same, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say Brett's the oddball out.
Yeah.
In what way?
Just
Class of 2019, baby.
Oh yeah, 2018
Yeah.
babies. That's how we roll.
I was just referring to him being smelly.
Speaking
of-
not my smell.
Not my smell.
I heard from a little birdie, someone saved it for the birds, that you now are wearing using shampoo.
My dandruff shampoo?
Yeah, how's that going? For
My
you?
dandruff shampoo, I'm on day 2 of using dandruff shampoo. I love it. Dandruff has been something where I'm like, huh, that's annoying. So then I'm like, why don't I just use
Do
dandruff
something
shampoo? I wanted to buy it, but then I didn't feel like it. So then my sister bought it and told me I could use it. So I still have yet to make an adult purchase to
Yeah,
help my
it's kind of like
dandruff.
the same thing with deodorant, right?
No, it's not the same.
Like you never had deodorant before until I bought you some.
No, I own the deodorant. I didn't use it.
You never bought it though.
No, I mean my mom bought it for me.
Is this actually your first time using dandruff shampoo?
Yeah.
I've been on that shit since Troy Polamalu came out with those commercials, dog. Like I've been on that shit.
Yeah, I was on it for a while.
I don't know. I didn't see Troy Palomalu's hair and
The
things.
Head and
My
Shoulders.
hair
It
needs
was
to look
on
like his.
every commercial possible.
I saw it, but I didn't see Troy Polamalu's hair and was like, oh, my hair needs to look like that because it was so out of this world. I was like, my hair's never gonna look
but
like
it was
that.
dandruff free.
It was dandruff. I don't know. I never seen the dandruff, but I don't know.
Exactly.
You said you'd never seen a dandruff?
His
I think it's a dandite.
dander. Is
A
it dander?
dander?
Dandruff.
A dandruff sounds right. That's
I think
Multiple
it's
dandruff.
dander.
Dandruff. Has to be it, right? Yeah.
single
Look at it.
dandruff.
It's dander, isn't it?
Dander.
I think it's dander. You know, you got a little bit of dander.
Not dandruff.
Oh, look at all that
no,
dander.
no, you can't say a little bit dander because we're talking about the singular version.
Yeah, you know. Oh, you got one dander.
All right, well, I don't think there's a word because there's never one dander.
No,
Dandruff.
one
A dandruff is
There
right,
can never
though.
be just one dander.
Dandruff.
There's always one.
Dander is dander.
All right, can you
something?
get back to your what you
Oh,
having?
dander is for animals.
You having like a whole like
Oh, good. Come on with something.
conversation with your mother?
Oh, that's a good one. I wasn't having a full conversation with my mother. Let's see. Interview.
No.
I love that. That's my favorite laugh. Like
It's not even the one I want.
sound.
Interview anyone like randomers on the street.
What?
Okay. Like, how do people imagine this works? Like, they just bring the camera around and do the podcast on the road?
So 90% of everything you said so far was interviewing somebody about something stupid.
Yeah. I don't. This one just says location, location, location.
I agree.
That's what I think we need more of.
I
Is
mean,
location.
we're in the stew.
We're in the stew. Cody's apartment, baby.
Podcast about podcast about other podcasts, Inception style.
Oh, kind of like this. And welcome back to another episode
Of the Born Better Podcast Review podcast.
I was gonna say.
Not the Going Air podcast.
I was gonna say what the entrepreneur podcast.
Oh, you're going back to it?
Call back, baby.
Yep.
Oh, they called a callback.
That's
Huh?
good storytelling right there.
This one says short podcast. I mean, like really, really
All right.
short.
See you guys.
That's what, that's what my wife said.
Oh, classic.
Somebody get me.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh!
I was waiting for it.
All right.
Nicely done.
Um,
Thank you.
those that can't get out. Not that they're trapped, but stuck inside all day. What?
So it's pretty much with the whole kidnapping thing. We find people, we interview people, what's your birthday? We find people with the same birthday, we say, get in the car.
Joust.
Then they're stuck.
Then they fight to their death.
Well, that's this.
Okay, and then it says a podcast describing what's going on outside. A podcast for blind people discussing what things look like.
All right, I guess we just need to get blind people on here.
Like,
Don't
know
shut
any?
his eyes out, dude.
how do you even begin to describe? I don't know. Podcast for people who work away from home.
All right, I'm going to go back for a second.
Yeah.
Let's. I wish I had a.
Ooh.
If you were to describe color to a blind person, how would you? Like, I've been thinking about this in my free time. Like, yellow, would you say, like,
Right?
bright? Yeah, but they don't.
They do.
They don't know what bright is.
When your eyes are closed, you know when the sun comes out.
Sean.
No, Sean.
That's because they can see. That's because we can see through our eyelids. They don't see with their.
Yeah, but you
like,
still like your eyes don't even.
No,
protect from the
They
sun.
don't have
no,
the
they
eyes
don't
that-
have any, and nothing's that hidden in their eyes is going into their eyes. It's all.
They.
So you're telling me a blind man can stand right into the sun and be perfectly fine?
Yeah.
Yes, he wouldn't know he was
No
staring into the sun.
way.
Someone.
That's not
Someone
true.
who's completely blind.
No fucking way. That cannot be true.
What would happen?
I
What
need
would
a-
they go blind?
I'm about to DM Stevie Wonder and ask him for real. Actually, no, he's not blind.
Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing entirely.
Is he not blind?
No, he is
Then you
blind.
see
He
all
just
the videos
doesn't
of him,
believe
like
it.
I saw like this video of Stevie Wonder like dancing doing a Stevie Wonder thing. I guess.
Yeah, he's probably pretty good at music at this point. I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
think.
And then there's a microphone that fell down next to him, and he reached out and caught it real quick.
He could probably hear it falling.
No.
You've never caught anything that was behind you falling?
No, but I felt it fall. But it was like, he
Because
couldn't
you
have
felt it fall.
But he couldn't have felt it though.
Why?
All
Because
right,
of his
well,
eyes?
This is stupid.
God,
This
you're
is a dumb
stupid. You're
conversation.
stupid. I don't know how I would describe colors. I feel like I wouldn't be good at describing colors people who could see.
I would say like yellow would be like warm,
But
blue
What?
cold, because that's what
I
it
guess
is.
emotions
Warm
would
colors
be.
and cold colors.
Yeah, you would know if you were in
Cool
film.
colors.
I have
or,
no
or,
idea.
or second grade art class about warm colors and cold colors.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Everybody damage yourself.
Guys, come on. There's too much laughing on this podcast.
That's what I wanted to do earlier.
Speaking of laughing, have you guys seen the new movie Suicide Squad?
No.
What's funny about that?
It was absolutely hilarious. Great movie.
I don't think that's a funny subject to talk about.
I mean, if you guys saw it, it'd be different, but you guys haven't seen it, so now we can't talk about
Then we
it.
could have all laughed. Group of people discussing things about each other.
All right, let's get at it.
Get them to guess who in the room has climbed Everest, wrote a book, worked in a zoo, etc. These are the craziest etceteras I've ever heard.
That's all the same one. What was the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Interview each other.
This is group of discussing things about each other.
All right.
Guess who's climbed Mount Everest, wrote a book, or worked in a zoo.
Well, none of us have done any of those, so
What do you think?
It says have one person lying
Oh,
about who they are, and the others in the group will need to guess the one that's lying.
okay. So this is like something
I have a
where
12-inch penis. What? How big is yours?
11.
Only one of us can be lying, guys. So we go confident with your
I
answer.
gotta guess which one's lying. Oh no! Whip it out, boys. Let them see.
Weird.
My zipper, bitch.
Yeah,
Incredible.
finally.
There's always a way to work it in.
My zipper bitch from the Iron Kilt.
Shout out to my man.
Multiple generations, and then it just says
I mean, we have 2 generations here. We have class of 2018, class of 2019.
it says similarities between teenagers now and teenagers of the past. A podcast about parents and their children giving each other advice.
That would actually be pretty interesting. I feel like.
What? A kid giving their parent advice?
Oh,
on
kid.
what?
I thought it'd be the opposite way
I
around.
think you should stop telling me what to do, bitch.
No, like I can see like that being like a Jubilee video.
All right.
Oh my god.
I would still click on that. They said like 20-minute video of kid time.
Like what'd you say?
20-minute video of kid.
I was gonna say parenting, but I started with a T, so I was gonna say parenting, and that would have made sense.
I
So
thought you said kid time. 20-minute video of kid time. That's what I'm into.
That's his new ASMR video.
Right? Yeah.
There's all these kids playing.
And now we're watching the kids.
Oh no! What if you're just going to sleep and the last thing you heard was, and now we're watching the children.
He's climbing up the slide. The parents don't know I'm here yet, so we gotta stay quiet.
God, you found a bad boy, the one climbing up the slide, huh?
Too bad.
How did that start? Because I was gonna say something else.
It was with the kids parenting.
Oh yeah, never mind. What I was gonna say isn't funny.
Oh, okay, cool.
Next.
Thank you.
Find people with the same name as each other, interview them. Okay.
Dude,
We already
how
went
many-
over that.
how-
Top
many
10
scenes-
lists, which works. Top 10. I don't know. Top 10 something.
All right.
Right now, go.
Number 10, Stevie Wonder.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9,
Are we going
Stevie Nicks.
no.
Okay.
Are you going favorite fake blind people, or are you going favorite?
Favorite blind people. Who's the girl from the Nazis?
Anne Frank?
Yeah.
She wasn't blind. I said that as a joke.
No. Who's the one who can't see or hear?
Whoopi Goldberg.
It's Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
Oh, hey.
You confused Anne Frank and Helen Keller.
Which one's Anne Frank?
I actually don't know.
The Jewish girl in Nazi Germany.
Oh yeah, Helen Keller's not.
Oh
that.
Helen Keller's
no.
not.
Yeah, I guess Helen Keller wouldn't have been able to wwrite the book, or can she? I
She
don't know.
wrote a book. I don't know
She
how.
didn't write a book.
She
That's
wrote
a
a
lie.
book.
She
That's
her
what people
interpreter probably
say.
wrote the book, but
Yeah. I don't know. She apparently also flew in a plane. I thought she flew the plane. She was just a passenger.
Cool.
Which
I did the
isn't
same
cool.
thing, so I'm as good as Helen Keller, or what?
Goldie better than Helen Keller.
This is a bad take.
this is a bad thing.
Number 8.
I want to be more famous blind people. Who's blind and famous besides like fake Stevie Wonder?
Okay, it's real Stevie Wonder.
Real Stevie Wonder, fake blind.
Well, if people keep believing that they're all fake blind, then probably no
it's
one.
just him. Like Helen Keller was obviously blind and deaf.
Yeah, she was blind, deaf, and dumb.
Ah, you don't have to call her dumb.
I hope you're joking.
No, obviously I'm joking. I know.
Because
it's like-
I've said that purposely just to see how Sean reacted. What do you think of me calling her dumb?
I don't know. Was she dumb? I don't know no Helen Keller facts. She could have been dumb. I don't know. She could have been a fucking idiot. I don't know.
That's what I wanted. That is what I
Oh,
wanted.
incredible.
So dumb. She could have been a
Was she
fucking idiot. I don't know. So dumb just means you can't talk.
What?
When someone's deaf and dumb, it means they're deaf and they can't talk.
Oh, that sucks.
I guess it's better than being a fucking idiot, huh? I guess it's
Wait, so
better
I didn't know
than that.
dumb means that.
Yeah,
But also, like, how would a blind deaf person not be?
exactly.
Because she can make noise still, but like, yeah, she can't talk because how would she know how to talk?
How does someone teach someone with like can't see or hear? Like how do
It's
you
just
go?
it was
It's
the
in-
hand
yeah.
signs the
Yeah,
whole.
but still,
Inside of there, it was hands.
Yeah, it was-
Yeah, but it's still like either way. Like
you
that's
can't. It's
Yeah,
impossible.
yeah, it's like
she was just cray cray.
yeah. All right, the last one to make it halfway through down the list. Narrate from people who don't know. Narrate from people who don't know what's going on. Get someone unfamiliar with ballet to watch ballet and explain what's going on. Sean's
So,
familiar with ballet, isn't he? Or tap dancing?
same thing.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
the tap dancer. You're the ballet guy.
Okay.
True that. I'm out of this conversation. I guess I'll explain it. So it looks like they got ants in their feet.
Ants in their feet. You panicked instantly and your thought of talking about anything ballet
Yeah, bro.
wise.
I was talking tap
Oh.
because they're like, ooh, ants in my
Oh
feet.
no!
Oh,
Tap, 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 tap,
Can't
tap.
touch it. Can't touch it.
That's pretty accurate.
So I win. I win that podcast.
Yo, that's crazy because there was ants on my feet too.
Yo, how do you get?
Yo.
All right, and
This has been, and is it?
yeah.
This has been another episode of the Born Better podcast. I have been Wet Brett. You can find me at _ or at Wet Brett _ You can find.
You're confusing the people there, Brett. You can find me anywhere at Sean SEAN _ Venor.
VANORE.
Correct.
Find me at the David Goldie. Thank you and good night.